First drive review, the 2026 Nissan Leaf. Turning over a new, Leaf? Nissan was the first automaker to really push an EV into the mainstream with the original Leaf back in 2011. Problem was, while it was historic, it wasn't exactly inspiring. Limited range, awkward styling, and a quirky charging system made it feel more like an experiment than the future. Fast forward 15 years, and Nissan is ready to prove it's learned a few lessons. Enter the all-new 2026 Nissan Leaf. So, does this third-generation Leaf actually deliver the range, user-friendly tech, and fun-to-drive character that buyers now expect? After some seat time around San Diego, the short answer is, it's better, much better, but not without some quirks. Specs and power. The new Leaf is built on a version of the Arias platform, which means bigger batteries, stronger motors, and a more SUV-like fastback design. Base Leaf S, 174 horsepower, 254 lb-ft of torque, 52 kWh battery. Range and pricing details are coming later. Leaf SV Plus and Platinum Plus, 214 horsepower, 261 lb-ft of torque, with a 75 kWh battery. Range 303 miles, S Plus, 288 miles, SV Plus, 259 miles, Platinum Plus. That's at least 47 miles more than the outgoing model. Big win. Pricing currently runs $31,845 to $40,585, with the top trim Platinum Plus coming in at about $41,930. Not bad considering it's the cheapest EV you can buy in the US right now. No dual-motor AWD option, though, which some competitors now offer. Charging quirks. Here's where things get. Nissan Y. The new Leaf comes with two charging ports. On the left, a J1772 port for level 2 charging at home, 7.2 kilowatts. On the right, a NACS port for DC fast charging at up to 150 kilowatts. Sounds convenient, right? Not so fast. The NACS port can't do level 2 charging, at least not yet, because of a late design change. Nissan says this will be fixed in a few years with a mid-cycle update. Until then, you'll need a J1772 adapter to charge at home with Tesla-style wall chargers. On the plus side, you can use Tesla Superchargers now, with 10 to 80% charging in about 35 minutes. Nissan will also provide a free CCS to NACS adapter for buyers in ZV states. Others will have to buy one. Tech and subscriptions. Higher trims, SV Plus and Platinum Plus, come with Google built-in, which includes smart trip planning, charging station routing, and automatic battery preconditioning. Sounds great, right? The catch: it's only free for the first year. After that, you'll need the premium connectivity package at $16.99 per month or $169.99 per year. Other goodies like remote climate control, charging status, and locks via the My Nissan app are also tied to that package. Basically, many of the coolest features are locked behind a paywall. Even heating the battery pack in cold weather isn't standard. It's a $300 option only on SV Plus and Platinum Plus. Driving impressions. Nissan says it wanted to make the 2026 Leaf more fun to drive. With a new multi-link rear suspension, upgraded steering rack, and more sound deadening, you'd expect a lively drive. Reality check. It's still not a backroad hero. The steering feels vague and slow, and the suspension can get unsettled over bumps or when cornering hard. On twisty roads, it just doesn't inspire confidence. But in the city? Totally different story. The Leaf is smooth, quiet, and comfortable. The power delivery is linear, no neck-snapping launches, but enough punch to beat distracted drivers off the line. On the highway, passing power is adequate, and the cabin is much quieter than before. Regenerative braking is adjustable via paddles, and there's an E-step, one-pedal mode. We didn't love how the brake pedal physically moves away in that mode, but otherwise the braking feels natural. Interior and space. Inside, the new Leaf feels much nicer than before. The cabin design is modern and colorful, with comfy front seats and a quiet ride. Rear seat space is a mixed bag. With 2 tall passengers up front, things get cramped in the back. But if your crew is average height, it'll do fine. Cargo space is solid, thanks to the hatchback design, and there's even some underfloor storage with a divider. No frunk though, just like the Aria. Verdict: a new Leaf? The 2026 Nissan Leaf definitely turns over part of a new Leaf. The improvements in range, tech, and styling are undeniable, and it's still the most affordable new EV in America. But the quirks, like the dual charging ports, paywalled features, and ho-hum driving dynamics, keep it from being a slam dunk. If you live in a city or suburb and want a practical, good-looking, and relatively cheap EV, the Leaf makes a lot of sense. It's easy to park, smooth to drive, and much less stressful to own than its predecessors. But if you want a more exciting or well-rounded EV, the competition, like the Chevy Equinox EV or Hyundai Kona Electric, might make you think twice. Pushpin bottom line, the new Leaf is better than ever, but it's still not perfect. It's a solid urban EV, but not quite the groundbreaking pioneer it once was.